I don't know about this match. I mean, if there's one match that I probably was not looking forward to, it was definitely this match. And the reason why, I say it is this is just it brings back memories of WrestleMania 20. And for those of you who weren't born or who were too young to watch wrestling, WrestleMania 20 featured a match that I think everybody wanted to watch it because it was an exciting match. I mean, it looked good. Brock Lesnar versus Goldberg. WWE's big star against WWE's big star, Brock Lesnar, and even I was excited because it just looked like it was going to be a good match, but very poor judgment from me, as it was probably the most boringest match ever in WWE history. At WrestleMania history, it was a boring match. You could have even put something else, and it would have made it better. Divas match or a cruiser match, but what we witnessed was just two shit wrestlers. Brock Lesnar was pretty much the only one who could wrestle at the time. That 2 years when he was there at the WWE, he was wrestling. Not like now. Now he's just not wrestling like he used to, but it was just boring. It was so boring. Actually, the only fun time in that match was when Stone Cold Steve Austin, son of the both of them. It was the only good thing that went at the end, and that was pretty much the end of the match. That was not a. It was. I think WrestleMania 20 was a decent pay-per-view, but that match was awful, and it just brings me to the present year where we have the match, which I don't know what WWE were thinking that's gonna make a lot of money. Maybe all these kids who are not smart like us, who know the wrestling business and how it works. But this is just a boring match, and I know most of you new kids are like, how is it a boring match? Trust me, you have not watched wrestling. What you watch now is the reality era of the WWE, and what you're watching now, it's not called wrestling, it's just called entertainment. It's two guys who can't wrestle, and if you watch WrestleMania, over the years, you granted a good, decent wrestling match, and that's what we saw over the years. I mean, WrestleMania 25, Shawn Michaels versus The Undertaker, the two who face each other so many times, but and now they're old. They had some classic matches. We saw Triple H versus The Undertaker. We saw CM Punk versus Chris Jericho. Daniel Bryan versus Triple H. We saw The Rock versus John Cena. Hulk Hogan versus The Rock. We see so many good matches at WrestleMania because some of these guys can put a good wrestling match. And this match, it has a recipe for failure. That's how bad this match is. I know what you guys are thinking that some of you may agree with me, some of you may not agree with me, but Roman Reigns is not good on the mic. Brock Lesnar is 100% shit on the mic. That's why Paul Heyman does his work. But just, how long are you going to use Brock Lesnar and not let him talk? The whole point about wrestling, what they say is you need to find a guy that's good in the ring and good in the mic. What they say I know some of you don't watch cricket, but in cricket is the best example, because in cricket, it's not anymore that you can be a good batsman. You have to be a good batsman and a good bowler. I think the same can be said in baseball. No point in you being a good pitcher. You have to be a good pitcher. You have to be a good You have to be a good pitcher. You have to be good with the bat, and you have to be good in the field. And cricket has the same principles and rules. Now it's like you can't be good in one thing. You have to be good in all three things. And in wrestling, you have to be good in the ring, good in the mic, and good in acting. Like your character, whatever character you're given or you made up, you've got to show. And Roman Reigns just doesn't look, like a complete wrestler. To me, he's just trying to find out, who am I really? Rock, you just knew him, connected to the people well. The thing is, at the end of the day, we can chat all we want negative about both of these two, but it's the match that's going to happen. And from what I've heard, guys, don't worry, this is not going to end WrestleMania. What's going to end WrestleMania is Triple H versus Sting, and I hope so, because this is a boring match. This is a boring match. I don't know how in the hell people are excited, because if Brock Lesnar was wrestling like he did a couple of years ago, back in 2002 and 2003, then I would be happy, because he can carry this match. Mostly, Roman Reigns is just going to have to listen to Brock Lesnar's experience and get through this horrible match, which we know that Brock Lesnar is not going to win. He's probably going to lose this match and give the title to Roman Reigns and then go back to UFC. So the only way I see this having a good satisfaction is Seth Rollins coming and cashing in the burkas at one of these two. you know, I'm disappointed, and I don't know if I'm going to watch this match. I'm watching WrestleMania. I may skip this match, but is this a match that's going to be good? I don't know. It all depends. Maybe I talk rubbish now and then I watch it. It may be a good match. But I think most of you, if you are a realistic WWE fan who grew up in the 90s, 80s, 70s, then you all agree with me that this is just not a match that people are looking forward to. Hell, this match should really be the third. I mean, the John Cena-Rusev match should be above this match. It's just a boring match. If it was... To be honest, it shouldn't be neither of these two because they can't wrestle. They're not good on the mic. I would have preferred to see Seth Rollins versus Daniel Bryan, Seth Rollins versus Dolph Ziggler, Seth Rollins versus Dean Ambrose for the WWE Championship. Not Roman Reigns. He's not good on the mic. He's very bad in the ring. Brock Lesnar can be good in the ring, but he chooses not to. You know, he's fighting a UFC style, and I get it. Maybe it's just him being lazy, or it's just him being, this is his easy way, but, you know, my advice to you guys is do not have any expectations of this being a thrilling 5-star match. This is probably going to be 3.5 or 3.5, you know, match. I guarantee you it won't do good. I think people will be falling asleep. And I think it's disappointing because the title match is the best match for my opinion. You want to see the two best superstars going at it, and Brock Lesnar is the best out of the two. Because of what he's accomplished, defeating Undertaker's streak, beating John Cena. Roman Reigns, you know what's funny? Both of these two have had shit feeds going into WrestleMania. But when you compare the two and their feeds, Brock Lesnar's the guy that looks strong because he beat Undertaker. Let's look at Brock Lesnar. He beat, when he came back, he lost to Cena, but beat Triple H, beat CM Punk, beat The Undertaker, beat John Cena, and won the Undisputed Championship, won the WWE Championship, I believe, for 5th time in his career. I think he won it 4 times when he was here, the WWE 3. This may be his 5th or 4th reign as a WWE Champion. Roman Reigns, look at his way to WrestleMania. You know, because Daniel Bryan got injured, they decided to push him, so the Authority and Shield went at it, and then they split. Then he got injured, of course. He's feuded with Big Show. He's beat Kane on Raw, Randy on Raw, and he hasn't really had that big feud against, you know, Big Show. You know, and then he came to the Royal Rumble where he won it really poorly, and Rock coming in made it even worse for his gimmick for fans to like. The only good thing in Roman Reigns' way to WrestleMania, or way to the top, was facing Daniel Bryan. And Daniel Bryan made that match look good. Whether you guys like Daniel Bryan or not, that match was really good. And you gotta really see it. And you really gotta see, therefore, this match has potential, but you know, now the fact that we're not seeing Daniel Bryan in the main event, and we probably won't see him for a long time, because Vince said this a long time ago that he wants to go back to the good old days where big guys were at the top. And at the moment, Roman Reigns is that guy who's going to get the push. Whether you like him or not, you gotta shut up and listen. And I don't like the fact that Chris Jericho is telling us to shut up about it. This guy used to never be a suck-up, but now he is. And these guys, if you're good friends with Vince, Triple H, you're a suck-up. This guy is telling the fans to shut up about Roman Reigns. A couple of years ago, this guy wouldn't chat shit. Now he is. I lost all kind of respect for Chris Jericho. He's just getting a lot of money. Whatever he's doing it stupid. But I gotta say, it is really a big disappointment when a top guy is saying we gotta do this in the fans. This is when, was it Detroit guys that Detroit were basically booing the hell out of Roman Reigns, and then you know what WWE said? Yeah, we're not gonna do live tours or do a pay-per-view in Detroit. Bullshit! I don't give. We pay so much money. The Detroit people pay a lot of money to give their own opinion. And what? All of a sudden you're gonna say, I don't want to comment. We're not gonna do that. We're not gonna show the pay-per-view anymore. Rubbish. When WWE have hit that rock bottom that low, that is when WWE have gone so low that they're not going to perform because of fans. That's the whole point of the universe, is they get to say what they want. They don't want Roman Reigns. They don't want Brock Lesnar. It's funny, when you look at that Royal Rumble match, the fans were cheering more about Brock Lesnar than, you know, John Cena. Seth also has his fans. I think between the Shield members, Seth and Dean Ambrose get more cheer than Roman Reigns. I don't like this whole we blame it on the fans in Detroit or the fans in Houston, whatever. No. That's bullshit. Because I pay money to give my own opinions. Who are you to tell me? No, and who are you to tell the rest of the public? But in this match, if I have to choose a winner, I'm gonna go with Roman Reigns. He will become the WWE champion. But, you know, for the sake of wrestling, if there's anything what they were back then, I want Brock Lesnar to win. Brock Lesnar, for my opinion, he has to win, and I would like Daniel Bryan or Dolph to beat him. Or even Brad Wyatt. Not Roman Reigns. He's not the guy for me. Anyway, so what do you guys think? Do you agree with me? Do you think this is going to be a boring match? Do you think, you know, Roman Reigns is going to win? Or do you think Brock Lesnar is going to win? Put it in the comments. Do you think Undertaker is going to play some part in this match? Put it in the comments. Let me know what you think. And as always, guys, have a nice day. God bless all of you and peace out.